everybody doing? So I normally don't do reviews on vehicles, but my wife told me I need to do one on this SUV that we purchased. So we ended up purchasing this 2021 Kia Telluride. This one here is the EX model with the Nightfall edition, so it has all the blacked out stuff on it. It is actually a really nice vehicle. My wife really loves it. With the EX, you get leather seats, and they are heated and ventilated. You get the huge touchscreen. This is a third row SUV, and we've got the captain's chairs in the second row, and then you got the third row. But another thing with this model is it has these sunshades for the rear passengers. Really nice. This one does have the hatch that opens with the key. Makes it real convenient when you're bringing your groceries out. These back seats are real easy to lift up. Real simple, easy to lay down. And then let's say you get something bigger because you're in the store and it doesn't fit. It's got these handy dandy little buttons here, right here. It'll lay those seats down for you. You don't have to go up front and do so. It's got a little storage compartment here in the back to put stuff in. Has the button up here to close it. So the one thing that I've got about being Nightfall edition, all this stuff is normally chrome, your letters and all that, but they went and put a chrome exhaust tip. I don't know, maybe I have to find a black one. Here's also a button that you can press to allow access into the rear. Oh, look at this. There's one here too. And these ones, they do recline and slide back, so it gives you plenty of room. So I have the front driver's seat set for me. I'm about 5'9" and with the seat slid back all the way, there's tons of room. Even if you slide it up, you still have plenty of room here, and there's a bunch of room in the back. So something I just figured out, because I was trying to set this up so that you can see how much room is between that second row seat set for me, with a couple inches between the driver's seat and my knees, is that on these here, there's actually positions that you can set these seats at, either almost straight up and down, or you can actually recline them back in a couple different positions. I think that's pretty neat. So if I'm trying to give somebody some extra room with that set up to where I have a couple inches in front of my knees, of course the seats recline back a little bit, but there's still a good amount of leg room in the back. There are USB ports everywhere in this thing. There's one there and one on the opposite side. There's USB ports there, and one in this passenger seat. There is also a rear climate control. The kids seem to like that. It's got storage here in the back seats for, I don't know, papers, junk. But cup holders. Also has a 12-volt outlet. Got the sunroof. It's got all this stuff up here. I don't know what all it is. I know that controls the sunroof, and these are your lights. Something that I thought was pretty neat is you got your little light up here for your mirror. When you open it, the light turns on. You close it, the light turns off. So we've got all kinds of stuff here on the dash. It's got nav. It's got a little cubby hole down here with 12 volt. It's got the wireless charger. I think that's what that is. Down here we've got different selections for different modes for the engine. Of course, the auto off. I'd really don't care for it shutting off, but that's me. So it's got the dual climate control here in the front. It's got the heated steering wheel. It's got all these other little safety features over here with the monitoring and the traction control, the lane assist. Now this one, it's not ugly, but it's not, you know, super fancy. This is the all-wheel drive model. It rides really smooth. It's really quiet in the cabin, I think, compared to some of the other SUVs that we were looking at. I mean, for what all is out there as far as having the third row, having the 7-passenger, it's a really nice vehicle. I don't know all the options. I don't know all of the little bells and whistles. To be honest with you, before today, I drove this thing for the couple miles on the test drive. We had actually test drove an S model before this EX. We actually went back down to look at another S model, and they had this one there. And my wife just fell in love with this. Happy wife, happy life, right? It's definitely something that's nice, something that's worth taking a look at. I was sort of hesitant at first. I did make her go drive a whole bunch of other SUVs that she might be considered or might consider purchasing over this before we bought this one. And she really likes this one. Oh, this one does have the LED headlights in it too. Haven't tried them out at night, but from what the looks is right here on the wall of the service station, I'm gonna like them. I might have to upgrade my truck to some LEDs. So if you guys have any questions, add them into the comments. I will try my best to answer them for you. And I forgot to mention, this does have power seats in the front on both the passenger and the driver. And it has an actual gas cap. Just some other information I was thinking about, because it seems like I can't remember everything when I'm trying to make a video. And something else that the salesman had talked about, and it's not a super big concern for me, but for some it might be, is under the hood, let's say a headlight goes out. The headlights are actually easy to access on this vehicle, unlike my truck, where I have to pull the grill and the whole headlight assembly out to replace the light bulb. It's pretty straightforward under the hood. You got your washer fluid and your coolant. Got, of course, the big huge cover over the engine so you can't see nothing. Oil fill. Battery. What I was going to say is, here's the headlight assemblies where you can somewhat get to them on both sides. And since we haven't put gas in this thing yet, the actual gas cap.